Zdravím vás u 5. epizody na hru Návrat do budoucnosti. Jak jsem dotočil tu minulou, to bylo asi před 5 minutama. Hned točím další. A jdeme na to. Uvidíme, protože jsem zvědavý, jak to bude pokračovat dál. Už si toho moc nepamatuju. Tak, jdeme na to. Nová hra. Ukázat si třeba, jo. Ani nevím, když nám jde, tak co tam nebude, nebo bude. Telltale Games. Tak možná na začátku bude něco, jak říkal na konci něco, že mu něco ponesu, pak to budu chytat. Out time, špatné načasování. Že mu to pak vlastně ponesu a budu to pak někdy chytat. Nějaký akumulátor nebo co. My si nepamatuju teď. Jak mám ten kit na obalu. Ten. No to vždycky láž, povleč. Slušný člověk. Spí. A spadl.
Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah, is that good?
Good. It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn!
What?
It's Edna!
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Už jsme tu. Sakra.
Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazier ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah! What the hell? Where'd it go?
Chytíme tu statický akumulátor. Kde je doktor? Někam zmizel.
Oh, come on.
Jak to, že lítá? Akumulátor to by neměl, ne? Proč to nechytí hned? Si natáhne ruce? A pak už. Rychle musí. No, nestihl to.
I can't reach it.
No jo, ale jak? Já nic nemám. To by nemá? Tak ne? Jo, teď už. Tak co bude teď?
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display, because the future is coming today.
Not bad, eh? Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Najdeme tu stánek a přidej mu ten statický akumulátor. Tak jo. Takže tohle bude ten doktor, to vím. Nevím, co mám jako je říkat, ale... Nevím, jestli to mám jako je říkat, ale to je jedno.
And here he
No, me
comes,
too,
right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Corleone.
Where's Emmett?
What? Is he missing?
Don't you recognize a ploy when you see one? Now, do your duty.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night. I found out who Michael Corleone really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Michael?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose. But she's been getting some clout in town, ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well?
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
Jo. Já vím, kde ten Emmet je. Můžu to říct dopředu. On je... tam. V té batý sféře. Když pak nějak, až něco jí vyřeším, šlápnu tu vzduchovou hranici, tak on vlastně začne... nebude moc dýchat. Protože ten
Excuse me,
doktor...
Mr.
Fututre, Jacques Fututre, at your service.
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish-brown hair.
Distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks.
Jo, tak to ještě není on. Bude tam přesvědčovat. Jdou dneska. Takže tam jdeme.
Emmett, come out of there.
Jo,
Don't listen to
je
him.
to tam.
Perfect.
Tak jdeme tam.
Insert ticket to enter.
Stejně se to nepovede.
Hey, Artie, what do you think? Quite a setup, huh? The expo? Sure, but I was wondering. Emmett's in the glass house with Carl Sagan.
Then you found him. Oh, good.
It's not good. Sagan's gonna make him miss his demo.
What are you, his mother? I'm sure he can take care of himself.
Edna Strickland got Officer Parker to close Emmett's booth down.
What? Why?
She claims his invention is dangerous.
Is it?
That's not the point. Is there anything you could do to get Emmett's booth reopened?
I am afraid not. This may be a wondrous land of tomorrow, but it's still within the jurisdiction of the force. Maybe you should talk to Officer Parker.
He says there's nothing he can do as long as Edna's got clout in Hill Valley.
She does have that.
See you around.
Convention special, 2
Tak
free
jo, někdy
Alpha
musíme
tickets with every visit.
Musíme někde získat ty lístky. Takže tady. Já jsem myslel, že tam,
That's
ale
technique to
tady.
you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks. Thanks.
Happy to help.
Tak jo, máme lístky. Jdeme do toho skleněného domu. Tam taky zajdeme, ale potom. Tak, jdeme.
Welcome to the Atlas House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas Glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
No tak zajímavý skleněný dům, ale jdeme. Aha, něco brání. Aha. Nevím, jak to máme udělat, zkusíme jít sem. Dobrý. Tak. Můžeme jít dál? Aha, nemůžeme. Tak teď nevím. Nepojde to teď? Jo? Jdeme. Tak. Jdeme dál. Aha. Tak to musíme jít zase uvolnit.
This is more complicated than it looks. When I moved that first wall, I opened one passage, but I blocked another.
Jo, přesně tak, ale jak? Co mám udělat? Zkusíme to zavřít. No, to můžeme zkusit. Už by to mělo jít. Jo, dobrý. Sakra, mně to jde. Sakra, uspal ho. Aha. Protože už to myslím jedno. Tak počkat. To se nějak zamotalo, ne? Tady zkusíme. Aha, tak ne. Jo, vlastně jo. Upovolnili jsme tohle. Dobrý, můžeme jít. Aha, jsme tam. Takový tajný vchod. Sedíme jako má tady.
Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Jako mohla odtáhnout přes támáš do té bariéry, na patisféry, že ho nikdo neviděl. Nevadí.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left about a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch them.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology. But I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with
Stop!
Emmett?
Help! I'm being attacked!
Michael! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confused.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please, keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him.
But
if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
C'est la vie.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
You're not gonna get away with this.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Tak jo. My malé lístek máme. Jdeme.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
Jak špatný
You gotta take
lístek.
my
Co mě
ticket and let me into the
zkoušej.
bathysphere. It's the rules.
If you've got a problem, go lodge a complaint.
Tak ještě
You gotta take
jednou.
my ticket and let
Pro
me into the
jistotu.
bathysphere. It's the rule.
If you've got a...
Tak jo.
Hey, Artie,
Zkusíme to.
this ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out. Professor Duteau, this young man claims
Tak to
you
věříme.
refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu, what is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere exhibit is currently closed for repairs.
Oh, wait. I'm still here.
Yes?
Open up that bathysphere.
I told you, the equipment is jammed. If you come back later...
Bullshit, Doc. I know exactly what you're
Is
hiding,
there
and...
a problem here?
No, everything's just great. Drop the act, Doc. You may be a great scientist, but you're a lousy actor.
Ah, you are the expert on acting?
No tak nic, no. Ah!
You're clipping the hose.
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott!
It's an old nautical superstition that crimped hogs meat.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not.
Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you would.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you!
Ah, tak už.
You ready to
To
drop the
vysvětlí,
act now,
ne?
Jacques Cousteau, a.k.a. Carl Sagan, a.k.a.
No!
You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
I demand you uncrimp that hose!
I demand you let Emmett out of that bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tak to zvedni. Sakra.
Thank
This
you,
one-
Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
He's running out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't do it!
Ale uděláš. Tak dělej. Už na dlouho nevydržíš. No. Tak je to správně.
They have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction
Dobře.
after all.
Paráda.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Aha,
He just
utekl.
took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is. What's this?
Oh, yeah. Edna made Detective Parker shut down your booth. He says he can't go against her.
Oh, yeah?
Unless we dig up some dirt that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. So that's what we'll do.
Přesně tak. Jo. Zabránit Edně v zasahování do Emmetovy předváděčky. Do Emmetovy předváděčky. Tak jo, já si to uložím. A už to ukončím. A pokud se vám tento díl líbil, dejte like. určitě. A jako vždycky u dalšího dílu se budu těšit. A zatím čus.